So this is one of those situations where our 10,000 foot view, helping thousands of sellers and literally working on tens of thousands of listings every single year, allows us to share with you the trends that we're seeing well before other people, companies, or sellers are seeing, even before it's posted on the forums. So here are some of the trends that we're seeing through our calls, chats, emails, our free consultations, people leaving notes on our YouTube videos. This is what you need to know about. 1, seller fulfilled prime suspensions are spiking. Now, to be seller fulfilled prime, you have got to be practically perfect on Amazon. You earned it. You should be able to keep it, and we're fighting with you to keep seller fulfilled prime. But we are seeing an increase in the number of seller fulfilled prime suspensions that are just going up. We don't know why. So we know you're practically perfect. For some reason, Amazon is missing the boat. The next thing we're seeing, which is really unusual, we haven't seen this since the start of the pandemic, is an increase in fair pricing policy violations. Now, this type of suspension exploded in January, February, and March when the pandemic was really exploding, and you saw it for gloves, for masks, for any type of cleaning supplies, and it just spiked. And then Amazon turned over all of your information to attorney generals all over the country, and we resolved a lot of cases because the price gouging laws, after our analysis, gave great arguments to get you guys out of that type of trouble. But we are seeing an increase again in fair pricing policy violations. The third trend, and I find this to be like awfully disturbing, like this is driving me crazy, where there seems to be a huge increase in the amount of small amounts of inventory that are missing. Now, if Amazon takes this much from you and this much from another seller and that much from 300 other sellers, that's a lot of free inventory that Amazon has in its warehouses, and that it then gets to sell as if it owns it or it liquidates it. But we are seeing a pretty dramatic increase in the number of sellers who are contacting us where Amazon has taken small amounts of inventory where it's not even worthwhile pursuing. The only way to do it is to open up case after case after case. But overall, it seems to be a trend. Hopefully it'll stop. But many sellers are reporting to us that Amazon is either losing or keeping or absorbing or adopting small amounts of their inventory where it's just not worth enough money to pursue. So those are the 3 trends that I wanted to report to you today. Number 1, seller fulfilled prime suspensions are up. If you have it, be extra careful. Number 2, fair pricing policy violations are increasing for the first time since the pandemic started. And number 3, we're getting a lot of calls and emails and chats from sellers where Amazon is absorbing, keeping, stealing, whatever you want to call it, small amounts of their inventory. You want to learn more about anything at all that has to do with selling on Amazon, how to resolve problems, how to avoid problems, go to our blog, put any search term you want. Do you want to write your own plan of action? Put in plan of action into our blog, and literally dozens, when it comes to plans of action, possibly hundreds of different pieces of content. And of course, our books are all available to Amazon sellers at AmazonSellersLawyer.com.